Greetings YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I'm often approached by companies to review products for them, and occasionally something comes through that I think is worthy of your time and mine. And so today we're going to have a look at the Aoocci C502 motorcycle navigation unit. Let's have it! So Aoocci do indeed make a navigation unit that fits directly into the navigation cradle for a BMW. Now I decided not to get that one because I'm now using my partner's Bonneville as well. So I wanted something that I could just switch between the two nice and easy. So I've gone for a handlebar mounted unit. It's powered either directly from your battery, so you either hardwire it in or you can also use the USB cable, which is what I'm going to use today. Let's have a look inside the box and see what it comes with. So taking a look, so this is the unit itself. Branded Aoocci, has a sun visor which the unit will actually clip out of, so you can take it off of the bike. You can leave this attached to your bike. This is the what's equivalent of the RAM mount, fitting the 1-inch ball system, and yeah, it looks good enough quality to me. Looks nice and sturdy, well made. We shall find out. So in here we have what I would use to connect it directly to the battery. It's fused, obviously. I'm not going to be using that today. I don't want to connect something permanently to my BMW. This is the cable that I can use to connect it to the USB charger, which is how I am going to do it today. And it also comes with a whole bunch of ball mounts, clamps for handlebars, all the stuff you would expect to get it fitted to any bike. I've also got an instruction manual, which I'm a bit rubbish with instruction manuals, I have to be honest. So I don't need to use this stuff because I already have like a claw mount for my handlebar, which I use for my phone. So it's going to be a really quick and easy installation. In fact, it's just literally clip it on and then away we go, I think. So it was in fact a cinch to mount. I've mounted it just to the handlebar. Everything was straightforward, as you would expect. Connected it to the USB. Now the unit is obviously waterproof, but the manufacturer does recommend hardwiring it to the battery for safety and waterproofing, rather than running it all the time off of the USB. However, just for the sake of today's video, I thought the USB would be absolutely fine. So what I'm going to do is get us out on the road and see how it works. It should be nice and familiar, being the Apple Play Android equivalent. So this is what it looks like from the saddle. I've just positioned it so I can still see my screen. Turn the device on. Quite nice little touch. There's a GSA. Whether the manufacturers knew in advance and loaded that up for me, I don't know, but that was what came up. I didn't put that on there. This is their home screen, where you've got the settings for setting it up, and the phone, and Bluetooth music direct to my phone, etc. I can fit an SD card in there. That's the Apple Play screen. It's just decided to take itself there. What I have noticed with these leather gloves is I can't seem to get the screen to work with the gloves, yet it does works just fine with my fingers. I'm going to get my other gloves out and try them in a moment. Yeah, so it does pretty much what you would expect. You know, it's a Apple Play Android kind of device. I think that's Google Maps now. takes us back to the home screen. I haven't looked at any of the instructions. I'm never into the instructions. I'd just rather find it out as I go along, which is probably a very poor way of going about things. I'm just going to get my other gloves and see if they are going to work. The beauty of having a keyless ride with the BMW is I can access my top box without turning the engine off. Right, let's stick one of these gloves on and see if this makes a difference. No, so the screen isn't working with gloves, which seems a bit odd, really, to be honest, because when riding you might need to flick between screens. Anyway, let's bring some navigation up on the phone. Where shall I go? Perhaps to, what's the time? 1:45. The Super Sausage, maybe. A favourite biker cafe, reasonably local to me. So there you go, it says 16 minutes. I've got the Google Maps up. Very familiar look to a lot of people, I'm sure. So what are the advantages of having a system like this mounted to your handlebars, or if it's the BMW specific one fitted in there? What's the advantages over having your phone on the handlebar? Well, the vibration from the bike will affect the camera on your phone and damage it over time. However, there are certain manufacturers, Quadlock for instance, that make anti-vibration mounts which solve that problem. The main problem I found using the phone for navigating is if it rains, water gets into the charging point and port, and then a window pops up that tells you that, and you can no longer see the map, and the phone stops charging, and then it doesn't charge for a long time after that until it's all dried out. Also, the screen on a phone will glare over in sunshine and it's hard to see, whereas this screen won't. I was going to say that one of the drawbacks of using your phone is that with gloves on you can't do anything, but I can't do anything with gloves on with this either. But it is a nice clear screen. There's no sun reflected on it today because there is no sun. It's late September, summer is most definitely over, and the forecast is just days and days of rain ahead, and you can see how much it's rained from this flooded road I'm about to ride through. And yeah, I think they're the advantages of using this kind of system. I don't think there's an awful lot else to say about it. It seems, look at that road. Not an ideal day for doing this kind of video, but to be honest, with the forecast for the next 10 days like this, I don't think I've got any choice but to do it now. I've got to get the video out. I've already had the product for quite a while. Actually, going to the Super Sausage sounds like a good idea. I could have a coffee and something to eat, that would be good. Yeah, I don't think there's an awful lot to say. It does what you would expect it to do. You can access your messages. If I had a Bluetooth helmet or headset or something, I could be listening to music through it. None of which I have. So as it stands, the way it's fitted to my bike, it's not providing much of a solution over using my phone, because if it was to suddenly really start raining, I would disconnect the charger and the cables, etc., so that water didn't get in and damage anything. Obviously, for the bike, if it was hardwired to the bike, that would solve that problem. That is actually what they recommend. I'm not going to do that to this. I'm probably going to get myself the connected ride BMW unit that clips in here at some point. But this is going to be great on the Bonneville. I will hardwire it to the Bonneville at some point when I've got a bit more time. Clamp it to the handlebars, and that will be a good solution for my partner. And if I ever borrow the bike again. Quality wise, it all seems really nice. The sun visor feels a little bit cheap, plasticky to my liking, but it's an easy way of getting the unit out, in and out, and so you know it's not going to get stolen off of the bike when you're parked up. It would be nice if it came with a little case to put it in, so the screen didn't get scratched in your pannier or top box. But you know, for the price, it's not bad at all, and I will tell you the price in a moment. If you like the look of this and you use the link down in the description to purchase it, you'll get an 18% discount, and I also get a little commission which helps to keep the channel running and help towards the cost of creating these videos. I'll pull over in a moment and look up how much it will cost to buy one of these navigation units. So I've just had a little look, and if you want to buy one of these units after the discount, currently at the time of me publishing this video, you can pick one of these up for €118.67. That's after your 18% discount. Their website is in dollars or euros, so there you have it. Anyway, I'm going to let it take me to the Super Sausage for, I don't know, mushrooms on toast, something like that. Sounds like a plan. So interestingly, as with all these devices, they seem to differ over how fast you're going with the bike. The bike says I'm doing 50, the device said 47. I wonder which one's actually correct. On a miserable day like today, I'm not really expecting the Super Sausage to be very busy. There might be a few bikes, certainly some cars, but it won't be the heaving bike haven that it is on a sunny Sunday. I do have a video coming out in a few weeks' time, possibly a few weeks' time, I don't know, which I shot before my other bike was stolen back in the summer on a very sunny Sunday at the Super Sausage, and I'm just having a look at the UK bike scene and seeing whether it's healthy or not, taking a little look at the cross section of people that were there on that particular sunny Sunday, and obviously looking at all the various bikes. There was an amazing collection of bikes actually, and it'll be interesting to see what people think when that video comes out, because I kind of had a preconception of the motorcycling demographic, and it'll be interesting to see whether you guys share the same thoughts as me. Anyway, I'm nearly at the Sausage, nearly time to get some food. This has done exactly what it said it would do. It's brought me here. It's done it with a nice clear screen. It's waterproof. It would be completely waterproof if I hardwired it to the battery, which, as I said earlier, I wasn't going to do for the purpose of this review. It would be nice if it worked with gloves, but it apparently doesn't. Well, it certainly doesn't with both pairs of gloves that I've got anyway. And yeah, if you fancy it, there's an 18% discount. Just use the link down below. Now on a sunny day I would be queuing for probably 40 minutes or something to get some food here, but I don't think that's going to be the case today. A few cars, one or two bikes, not a lot though. Seems to be the GSAs are out though. Most definitely a gaggle of GSs. See, can't press that. Take my gloves off. I can. Anyway, I hope that was of interest to you, and if you did like the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.